going live now, I think.
Shit.
Trying to live stream the meeting, so.
Preferences. I still need to join on my laptop. Oh, shit.
Right, I think we're here.
These kids are outside again.
Right,
Yeah.
that's it. Right, well, I think we're on. Someone check other accounts.
I just got a notification for it.
Right, nice.
It says live on YouTube for me. I'm just trying to find a photo on Twitter.
Right, okay. So,
Mate, surely the Arsenal official account put some up like that.
I need to go
I
back.
just need to join on my laptop.
Okay.
Oh my
Right,
god.
Right, it's coming up for me on. Right, it's on my phone. That's all right.
Where's Harvey?
He is somewhere. Oh, he's in the waiting room. Shit.
Is David Luiz starting?
Right.
I think so.
Oh no.
Right. We'll go once we're fully set up. I don't want to don't put it out yet, just in case, because I just want to make sure everything's up and running. So
Yeah, I'm literally trying to find a photo.
Where's mine?
yeah,
I'm gonna have to shut my fucking
gonna go
curtains
on-
to these fucking kids.
There's literally a fucking thumbnail on the drive.
Can you hear me? Can anyone?
I'm
hear me?
going.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
now.
Have you
I'm
managed?
going on the YouTube. I'm going to put a thumbnail on it now on the computer because I've got it downloaded on my computer.
You want to hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you.
Right, no, not.
Zoom on a laptop is so much more handy than Zoom on a phone.
Literally.
Mate, you sound so much smoother as well.
Really?
It sounds so much better than when you were on that fucking crackly as fuck iPad.
Yeah, maybe not swear it's the right way.
Also, we are actually on screen.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it
we
could
are. My bad. I forgot we'd started. It sounds so
Yeah.
much better than when you were on that fucking
We
crackly
have
as-
started. We just haven't.
He's just swore again.
Swear.
No, I haven't. Don't try that.
You did swear
Yeah, we
again.
are. My
You
bad.
did swear again.
No, someone's watching the live stream. I refuse to accept that.
That is appalling behaviour.
Right, here we go. So,
Can I balance this here?
fails.
Work, is it? Do you like my
No.
Jaeger top, guys?
I don't.
Oh. Okay then. Whack it on there. Will that? That's it, right? Won't it?
Yeah, that's one.
Am I too far?
My
away from the
laptop
phone?
is taking a mix to load.
Oh, do you know what? Villa got lucky. They got really, really lucky with that. That's really annoyed me.
Well, Lewis has just told me about the Sacco thing.
Oh, don't even start on the Sacco thing.
Such a bad decision.
It wasn't a handball.
Saved.
just
Is it
wasn't.
saved? Change it saved. Right. Can someone check on the YouTube that the thumbnail's on?
I'm getting it. I'm
Oh.
loading up the YouTube now.
Right.
Just join on my laptop one sec.
Not on for me yet.
So it says for me on the YouTube studio that it is. So
Oh, I just updated it. Yes, it's
I love
on.
how they've got Sol Campbell.
Does it look good?
It looks good, but there's two.
there is. Oh yes. Let me just delete this one here. I tried upcoming and stuff like that. If I delete this one.
Thank you, Meg, for saying I got a nice top.
Right. Okay.
Thank you very
Right.
much.
No, don't thank her. It's a
Right. Actually,
laptop.
remember to mute and turn your volume down so it doesn't send shock waves. There we go. All right.
What is everyone's score predictions then while we're all here?
Right.
1-0
Is everything?
1-0.
I'm telling you now, Spurs get a
cheers,
penalty. Spurs get a penalty. David Luiz gives it away, and then Harry Kane scores and they play a 10 at the back formation.
10.
Right. I think we are ready. So is it off? Have we posted on the Instagram and Twitter? Is everything?
I am
Running.
just getting the link for the live stream as we
Oh,
speak.
Benteke got sent off at the end.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Why is
Oh.
it
What?
I think he was arguing the ref after the game.
Right. Let me copy.
Only quick. Oh, Christian. Oh, I sounded like Roy Hudson there.
What time's kick off?
That's
10 minutes.
Right. At
So-
half past, everyone get plugging on their own socials, and we can.
Yeah, I'm just putting it in our chat now.
Oh, you know, if United win tonight, we go third.
Yeah.
If Leicester
do it.
lose.
Tonight,
Well, no, if Leicester lose tonight and we win tomorrow, we go third.
are you playing Bournemouth tonight?
No,
No.
Leicester are playing Bournemouth tonight.
Yeah.
We're playing Southampton tomorrow.
That should be
Right.
pretty true.
Tweets out.
Oh my lord, you can. You really can. Yeah,
Oh,
but
here we go.
Leicester are playing a team that I need them to beat. I
Like
think.
Callum banging tweet, love that.
Thanks, love. Right, 1 minute. Let me get this iPad so I can keep an eye out if people being naughty in the chat.
Right. Right, let's just get up on everything.
And it's
We can get started.
I'm really going to be that guy now. This is what we're going for.
Oh, God.
Why? Literally why?
Because I'm not scared.
You should be.
Because I'm a football hooligan, clearly, in the 3 games that I've been to. To be fair, we've got 7 people here already. At 9 games. Get out. Ban him now. He's a Bournemouth fan. Get him out. Bournemouth are going down. I don't even care.
Yeah, no, Bournemouth are going down. It's quite peak for Bournemouth at the moment.
Look at that for Tottenham. If Arsenal don't win this, it's a travesty.
Harvey, you on your TV?
Again,
Are you using Sky to watch it?
I am. Yeah.
So when you'll need to pause it so that me and Callum are up to speed.
Am I laggy at all?
No, you're perfectly fine.
Perfect, lad.
Better than ever.
Good.
Right.
Thank you, guys.
The equipment has been required.
I have to go grab a couple of beers.
The equipment has been acquired, is what I meant. Where's bloody YouTuber? What do you lot think's happening then? What score do you?
I think, 3-1 Arsenal.
You're optimistic.
Or, I think it'll be an exciting game either way, to be honest.
I hope so, man. Because
I think it'll be boring, to be honest, because they're both in awful form.
Well, Arsenal aren't.
Well, look, if the game's boring, the live stream's entertaining. Hence why you should all just stay here for the entire thing.
A rocky hit and miss. Tottenham are
we are actually at 129 subscribers, boys.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Right, I'm
That's
trying
all right.
to
Right. So, just
laptop goes there.
so seeing as we haven't properly, I think everything's up and running. So I think seeing as we haven't properly introduced ourselves yet, welcome to the Arsenal versus Tottenham North London Derby Watchalong. Thank you for joining us today.
What's my phone on? A decent.
Subscriber goal today is 150, so if you want to help us get through it.
Oh, mate, if we get 150 today, that'd be absolutely crazy. That would be.
So,
If we hit 150, there is pure scenes.
so the starting 11s for Tottenham versus Stake in goal for Tottenham is Hugo Lloris. Along the back line is Serge Aurier, Alderweireld, Davinson Sanchez, and Ben Davies. In the midfield is Moussa Sissoko, Harry Winks, and Lo Celso. And then up front we have Lucas Moura, Son Heung-min, and Harry Kane. And then for Arsenal, Emiliano Martinez is in goal with Mustafi, David Luiz, and Kolasinac forming a back 3, with Bellerin and Tierney playing wing back, I presume, with Ceballos and Xhaka in midfield with Pepe, Lacazette, and Aubameyang.
Yeah.
The link in
yeah.
your Instagram isn't working.
Pardon?
The link in your bio doesn't work.
It never works. Bloody annoying.
Yeah.
Like I've copied the link and it just because I don't know how to link it on my story because you can't. So
Arsenal to win 2-1 is 11-1 on Bet365. That's not bad actually.
Boo, Football Daily.
Yeah, don't join that. Stay here.
This back coming at 150 subs.
God, who do you think they are? Being Sky Sports and everything.
I know,
Right.
have you noticed them? They've made a podcast account after we did as well.
Everybody make your name on here, your scoreline prediction.
That's a show. That's a show.
It shows to the viewer
Who's
what
at home?
is.
Arsenal. Or Tottenham.
Spurs.
I don't know how to do this.
I'm not thinking it. I'm not saying it's an exciting game. It's Mourinho.
I'm gonna go.
What the team you think's going to win, Ashley? After it, so like I've gone 2-1 Spurs.
Oh,
Like I want Arsenal to win, but I think Spurs are going to win.
Why do you want Arsenal to win?
What? Because I'm chained down now, man. If I don't say Arsenal to win, I'll get in trouble.
Do 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 do. Streaming link. Ooh. Love to say it.
Is that time? Big Mike Teddy, you're on grind.
How do I go with this little clap?
Why is there a clap in the corner?
Why is there just thumbs and claps now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see if you can see them on the screen. I don't think
Hurricane's walking out.
Oh, I can get gallery views. Oh,
so
that
I'm.
works better for me.
my lot are still in the tunnel.
Yeah, mine's still in the tunnel now. Top has started.
Just come back to all the Arsenal players stood in
Got the ball
football.
for me.
Yeah, so if you two pause when you're at 5 seconds, and then we'll let you know.
Oh, they've got Howard.
I think Lascelles is going to play all this.
Will Harry Kane turn up today?
No.
He's always been a big London derby boy. He always seems to score against
I was going to
Arsenal.
say, but when was the last time he turned up?
If he's going to score against any defender, like if Harry Kane is the best striker in England, like he wants to believe, he realistically should be having David Luiz on toast here.
You would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting the lineups right now on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just got Hugo Lloris come up and goal.
I literally can just see the back of Sissoko walking off now.
Someone's going to turn the TV down because it's really well.
Actually, yeah, just turn the commentary off. That's what I've done.
Who can you hear? Me.
It's you, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Turn it down for your baby.
We just turn our commentary off, and that'll be all right.
Let me get to my.
Oh, Kanan's gone up top.
I will, but I'm off this week, Jake. So I'll be back
The Primark ball.
tomorrow, the one after.
Can't even get a discount.
Ooh.
Sissoko's playing right mid, or is that left mid?
Left. Lucas is on the right.
Right, why
Also,
does my
4-4-2. Ooh. Because that worked so well for us.
Do 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 do.
Well, look at that stat. Harry Kane scored 10 goals in previous 10 appearances versus Arsenal.
That's what I was saying. He always seems to turn up.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
I'm very not.
Sorry, Jess.
Oh,
Shoot you, mate.
I'm going to score against this one.
Oh no.
This might be Harry Kane's rejuvenation game.
Right. Well, I'm gonna whack this on my story now. Then.
Yep. Is that time? Big Mike Teddy, you're on grind?
Oh, that's gonna have to stop right now. I can't do any further.
We're not even going to make it to start a kickoff copyright strike. Done.
Can any of you confirm that the link in my story is working?
I shall do that for you,
So
baby.
I don't know why, but the link in my bio is just not working. I don't know why.
Right. 17k watching. Could you imagine the scenes?
But you're talking about us then, like Harvey, mate. You're dreaming big there.
Actually, what if I put it in the web?
No, it's another stream somewhere. Wait, I haven't put it up yet. It should be up now, actually.
How do you?
On
I can-
Snapchat. Keep
My
refreshing
phone.
it.
What? I'm gonna have to try like angle you
Ah.
here.
Does that work?
Can I angle
Okay,
it
right.
here?
I've got it working now.
Oh,
Lovely.
Matt, I am skilled.
I've got the stream. What the web? Right. Links in my bio now. It works.
No.
There's like 4 of us left. Wait, it's probably you, Chloe,
Yeah, Harvey works. It works.
a couple of others, I think.
Then I can tell you on grind. You got that song in my head.
Actually, rest in peace, Jack Charlton.
That's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really sad. What was he? 85, it said?
85,
Yeah,
yeah.
It was another
Looks
one of
like
the
he was,
starting 11 for the World Cup team.
It was.
Yeah. Right. We're about to start.
Right, you're about to start. So just pause at 5
Um,
seconds.
Yeah, I can just see like the back of Kolasinac's shirt as he's like.
I'm looking at Bellerin.
So I think you're a bit ahead of me as well. So
I
Yeah.
was going with 1-0.
I can't pause it, so I can't do anything. It's really annoying.
mine's just switched to Arteta, Tierney.
Yeah, you must be like 5-10 seconds behind me, I think.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get ready to pause this then.
Yeah.
Can you not pause now, PB?
3,
I can't.
2, 1.
Why? What does it do? Does it just like when you unpause, it just skips you back to where you are?
Well, no, there's no like option for me to pause it. It doesn't come up with a pause button.
I think if you press your space bar, it pauses it, Matt.
My space bar.
Yeah. Are you on a laptop?
I'm on Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
I
press
don't think
N.
you can. I don't we'll just pause at 5, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just you pause at 5. Yeah. I'll literally probably only be like 2 seconds.
Oh, we can't pause at 5.
Right. Right, they're taking a knee now.
Doesn't show the time.
Oh my god! Alright, well, I've had to pause at 20.
Right, Harvey, pause at 20.
So we know something's about to happen.
Yeah. Right, I'll let you know when I'm at 20.
Right. I think my lot are just about to take a knee now. They've just took a knee now.
Yeah, mine have kicked off. When does the timer come up? The timer doesn't come up.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't come up till 20, that's why.
I'll say when you get to 20, Lewis, press A on your controller and see if it pauses it.
Right, okay.
20 now.
So,
Has it worked?
Hasn't
Has it
worked.
paused anything?
It doesn't
Right,
matter.
so everyone just start now, then I'm only a bit behind you.
So I'm at 28, 29.
Yeah, I'm the same.
No, that's not my house. I'm at my girlfriend's, but I'm moving back in tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm at like 20 now, so I'm probably like 10, 15 seconds behind you.
Yeah, I'm at 43, 44.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
same as Lewis. So. But fucking.
Does that really surprise me that it was Davin Williams?
you guys at
Really
really?
good.
Lucas Moura had a shot literally inside 20 minutes. It was a good shot as well.
Really doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm at 112. 13.
What? I'm at 55.
Yeah.
How are you at the same as us?
Just checking.
Oh.
I still can't believe that Aston Villa won that. I'm good.
Yeah, I think while
I need to watch highlights of that because it sounds like this handball handball was.
Go on, Lewis.
Right, while we're in the early stages of this, I think we probably should just talk about today's game. So we'll go with Villa and Palace, which literally just finished like 25 minutes ago. Harvey, seeing as you're the person who's more connected to that game than anyone else, your opinions on that game?
Palace got robbed. There's no other way around it. If anybody saw the start of that game where I think it might have been Sacco. Was it Sacco?
Yeah.
Got a goal taken away for handball and it hit him on the shoulder. And I don't know how you can sort of put that down to a handball. He was wearing a wristband a little bit higher than where this band is on my arm for this kit. A little bit higher than there. And it hits him above the band on his shoulder. And they gave it as a handball. And at that point, the game was 0-0. So there's things that I want to say that I can't because I'm very annoyed about that. Horrible pass as well, by the way.
Oh, Son.
But yeah, all the big VAR calls that have affected me this season have been against me this season. West Ham had much or anything go their way in terms of VAR this season. It's always been other teams getting goals against us or other games going against us, sort of thing. Goals been disallowed. I can't wait for it to go. I really don't like.
Yeah, or just get better.
It either
I
has to
mean-
go, or we have to take notes from the Bundesliga because they use it so efficiently.
Isn't there rumours that they're scrapping it off for a year and they're going to
They
just
should. They should just to sort of let it get better and improve
One
it.
of the rumours is that they're going to sit for a year, take it out again, and then work with other officials from other leagues to try fix it. Because
Yeah,
it's
'cause
shambolic, man.
They need to change the rules as well. Like, how can Sacco be given a handball when it's on the complete opposite side of his arm? I can't physically understand how they give that.
I mean, it's like the big example, ironically, we're watching Spurs, was the Lucas Moura thing where they didn't give Harry Kane the goal
Yeah.
against Sheffield.
Ugh.
I don't think we'll be in for a. Well, no, I think it'll either be a high-scoring game or no goals at all, because both teams have been quite leaky this season. Or
Yeah, surely leaky would means a high scoring game because the attackers have been good.
Yeah.
the forwards have seen a bit of a fall from grace. I mean, Aubameyang's still been quite good, but then again, it's kind of only really been Aubameyang.
Yeah,
Aubameyang's all they've got.
Kane's had a massive blinder this.
Kane scored the only goal against Sheffield United with the last 3-1.
Heung-min Son has been quite good, but he's never really been a big scorer, has he? I don't know. It doesn't generate the same excitement that a North London derby usually does, because both teams have been shambles this year.
Got to admit, Tottenham look very off the pace at the start.
Tottenham look very tired.
Yeah.
I
Passing and lack of concentration already.
I honestly could see them sacking Mourinho and trying to get Poch back.
It's just never a stat team. I get he was playing bad. I get he was doing badly, but it's not like Mourinho.
What does Mourinho need to do to get back to the top of a European management?
Needs to make the Spurs team younger. 30-year-old centre backs.
He needs to win Spurs a trophy.
Yes.
That would be a.
Well, he needs to get their players to attack more. Like literally, Bergwijn attacked to the fullback once against Bournemouth, and then he was off.
Exactly. He's playing like Mourinho is worst football. Like, was it his first spell at Chelsea just before he got sacked, where he just sat and he'd score one goal and sit 10 men back?
To be fair, it worked because he won a league. He won a league title.
Don't have that talent at Tottenham though.
Kite 9 Gaming says he thinks Mourinho.
That's Elliot.
What was the question, sorry, Lewis?
Apparently, he should manage internationally now. I presume he means Mourinho.
That's a good show.
Could be a good sort of change of
Well,
scenery.
He wants Portugal, doesn't he?
I think that'd be a good way to end your career.
Yeah.
Cool.
The team from Portugal really coming through the ranks now.
Yeah, this looks like this is going to be their golden generation too.
Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, obviously Ronaldo.
They'll get the last little bit of. They'll be able to squeeze the last little bit out of Ronaldo probably. This will be his last World Cup, I think, and Euros. After that, I think he retires himself after that.
Yeah.
Same with has Messi retired from international?
Yeah. No, he didn't, and he came back, didn't he? So
this is going to be Messi and Ronaldo's both of their last World Cups, I think. It's
I
quite
don't know if
mad.
they go to the World Cup, to be honest.
No, I think both of them will go to the next World Cup. I don't know whether they'll play all the games, but I think they'll be there.
Well, yeah, both of them have still had mad seasons. Messi's the second player in the 21st century to get 20 goals and 20 assists in a season. Ronaldo's probably having one of his more underrated seasons.
Yeah, I don't know why he's got all this. Why both of them are getting all this season, to be honest. Messi's had one of his arguably best campaigns.
Well, yeah, 2020, isn't it, man? It's mad.
Ronaldo's got 43 goals in 46 games and 5 assists. So
I didn't know that Raheem Sterling was the top scorer in England based off all competitions.
I don't know. I know. I saw that yesterday.
I saw that yesterday as well.
I think, yeah, it was when they beat Brighton, I think. After he got his thingy, I was like, well, I didn't know that.
He's overtaken Torres. second highest Premier League goal scorer for City now.
What about that, mate?
He's the first by a long stretch.
What you want? Sterling's second highest for Man City now? Did you say?
Yeah, but he's just overtaken Toure. He's behind Aguero.
Yeah. I'll say Aguero will be miles ahead.
Oh, he's leaps and bounds in front. How have Arsenal started Mustafi and Luis at the back?
Well, to be fair, Mustafi's been really good since
Mustafi's been really good.
back.
That partnership doesn't fill me with any confidence looking at that.
To be fair, Mustafi, since he came back, has been quite good.
Mustafi, since he came back, has been like 2006 Cannavaro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Antonio's turned into prime R9. Big Squadron here, bloody, has become a good defender. It's weird. It's like we're living at a different planet or not. Something.
And this started Kolasinac.
Yeah.
Kolasinac
They're playing. I'll say they're playing like a back three, and Kolasinac playing left centre back.
It's literally where we try to copy them, except we don't have a big 6'2" left back. We've got little Leighton Baines and Digne.
That's not.
I was surprised you started letting Baines do it.
So was I. But Holgate's injured. That's what I put on my thingy.
Oh, what a ball!
Oh,
Harry Kane! Oh!
Oh, you guys are a bit ahead of me now. Oh, like 5 seconds
you?
ahead, I think you two got.
Lewis, what are you at now?
I'm at 37, 38, 39.
Yeah, I'm a bit out of
Is
here.
that 9:37 or 10:30?
9.
9:30.
I've caught up a little bit. I'm only like 10 seconds behind you now.
It's weird because I don't actually see like the TV flick or anything, which is why I don't understand.
It's not a bad save that from Martinez.
Yeah, he stood up well. He didn't go down.
He's a mint backup. He could start probably.
Yeah, he could. I think if he wants to start regularly next
He's
season, he's
got
going
a
to have to
good
move.
backup keeper as well.
Because his talent is being wasted on the bench.
Gaza, I can't pronounce his name. The Spurs one.
Yeah, Gazaniga was good when he got the chance when Lloris was injured.
There's rumours of him going back to Southampton. I think he came from Southampton, but
Southampton already have 3 goalkeepers. They need to get him. Well, they don't. They need to just get rid of someone because they've got Fraser Forster, Angus Gunn, and Alex McCarthy.
Shut up,
I
Jackson.
don't know. McCarthy's awful. Angus Gunn's pretty good, but he's young.
He stood very well there. The guy on the top right is sexy. You've got to find Lewis. No.
Was there a new message came through?
Yeah. It's some girl called Jess.
Yeah, some lad called Jess Clarkson, I think it says.
I do know who that is.
I've just made sure she knows that. You're ours. You're not for sale.
Oh, didn't update me.
I've just read the show. God, this game needs to pick up.
What are the points difference between
Not much.
It's 1. I think Arsenal are on 50 and Tottenham are on 49.
Yeah, whoever wins this goes above the other. Unless they draw, obviously. So personally, I'd probably prefer a draw, but then that's boring to watch.
Unless it's like a 4-4, which...
Yeah, don't get me wrong. If it's a 4-4 draw, I'm not going to complain. But knowing these teams, it'll be a 0-0 draw. And wait. I was about to say Harry Kane and Aubameyang are going to miss like 40 chances.
Bellerin's through. Tierney. Oh my God.
Tierney.
Where are you guys at now? Actually, no.
25, 26. 27.
I'm at 5 seconds into the 12th minute.
So I'm like 3 or 4 seconds behind you.
Like I'm just about to see the Tierney thing now. I can't even tell if Tierney tried to shoot or cross it there.
It was definitely a shot.
It was like a shot that like swerved into a cross.
Yeah.
That Bellerin did well there though.
Mm.
Right. Whose phone keeps buzzing? Ashley, are you watching this live on Sky?
Yeah. I'm not live. I've had to pause it, haven't I?
All right. Oh, ball.
What was that?
Actually, a very good tackle from Louise.
Yeah, it was.
It was a very good
Unheard of.
Oh, is that a ball?
Is it all?
Oh, Kane. Kane's crossed it.
We butchered that. Completely.
Right, let me just put my phone on to silent.
Needs to move club to have a successful career.
Who are you on about Kane?
Kane.
Depends. Can anyone really afford him right now, or what Tottenham want at least?
If anyone's ever going to afford him, it's now. He's out of form, and it's everyone's sort of value is sort of taking a big hit from because he I think he was valued at like 140 million before lockdown.
Yeah, that's his value, but they said they're not taking
Jack has
anything.
just gone down.
They're not taking anything less than 200. So in this situation, they still probably want 100 for him.
I couldn't ever see that any club paying 200 million for a 28-year-old Harry Kane.
That's what I mean. I can't see anyone paying 100 million right now. If Man United are saying they're not willing to spend more than 50 on Jadon Sancho.
Maybe that's because they want to bring in more than just Jadon Sancho there.
Well, the rumor is that they're not going to get Sancho now, and they're going to get that Federico Chiesa from Fiorentina.
Really?
That's that were on Sky Sports the other night.
Wow.
That they put in an inquiry about him apparently.
That is a horrible haircut.
You see, Lo Celso wants to buy us there.
No, and I'm a bit behind.
There's nothing
What's
in
he
it.
do?
There's nothing in it.
No, I
Bad.
didn't see that. No.
Can we have a look at what it shows me? It shows it here.
I feel like this game's just gonna be full of crosses that come to nothing.
Oh my lord. He doesn't touch it. Does he even touch him?
No, he doesn't touch him. Well, he like touches him just below
Oh,
the head.
sorry, no, he puts his arm
froze.
out. Yeah, he puts his arm out to get a little bit of a run up on him, and he just falls as soon as his hand makes
You're
contact.
frozen, mate.
What? Can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Can
but,
hear
like,
you, can't see you.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing something. 1 second.
Ooh.
Oh, it could be in.
Lacazette! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god!
No, this is about to be a
Lacazette
straight
hits
win.
it from about fucking
And it's 1-0 Arsenal.
25 yards.
God.
Why do I have to be so far behind?
He's absolutely smashed that.
For anybody who's not watching, Lacazette has just absolutely
He's-
thundered from about 20.
Let me have a look at this.
About 25
Oh,
yards,
yeah,
I'd say.
what
Yeah.
a strike!
So it's played down. Xhaka plays it to Aubameyang, which then is.
What a strike!
So Lacazette picks it up on the bit and he runs it on the edge of the box and he just smashes it near post.
What a goal. What a goal. Oh my
Not
God.
quite Pedro Obiang, but
Not quite Pedro. No, not that good. But it's nice.
Jesus.
Maybe showing Arsenal why they need to keep a hold of him.
yeah.
That was.
Now it's put Arsenal 1-0 up. I'd say Arsenal probably been the better team.
Does that mean that all of our score predictions are still valid? Yeah, we all.
Yeah.
Yes, because
I think everyone said each team was at least getting one.
Yeah. 11th goal
What
of the season.
strike! He's
The
Lacazette's done. I think Lacazette's done that for Keane. I'm not gonna lie.
For Keaton.
Yeah,
Only for Keane.
for his biggest fan.
For anybody who's just joined the chat, you might need to go back and have a little look about a minute ago. Lacazette has just scored an absolute screamer. Launched it right in
What a goal. Top left corner.
That was beautiful and completely out of nowhere, to be honest.
Jesus. It was out of the blue as well.
Yeah. Well, that spiced things up a little bit.
That spice things up a little bit.
Say you were so you were the CEO, you're the board of directors, you're the guys in charge of Tottenham. How long do you give Mourinho on this iffy run of form before it's time to go?
Because like, do you risk giving him a transfer window, or do you just get rid of him after this because he's been that bad?
I think he needs a transfer window, like a player that he would argue could change the tip. Oh,
class into the back
Oh,
pass.
Heung-min Son. Oh, he's dinked it.
it's 1-1.
Oh, he's 1-0.
Oh, and it's 1-1. So for everyone watching, it's now
Another
Tottenham
goal
1,
back.
Arsenal 1. Kolasinac tried to play it back to David
Oh.
Luiz, and the pass was not great. It was just quite out of
Arsenal's
David Luiz's
defence.
reach.
That's not
And Son has pounced on it, and he's dinked it over Martinez, and it is now 1-1. Let's just watch this back against.
Oh, no.
That's Kolasinac.
Oh, that was Kolasinac's fault. And people are going to blame David Luiz for it as
I was
well.
say, as much as people want to blame David Luiz, I think that was just it was too out of his reach.
Yeah, no, he was running the opposite way and he played it behind him. That's not his fault.
Martinez died quite early there. If you watch, he arguably could have gone a little bit later, but even still, it was a great finish.
It was a good finish.
It was a great
It was
finish
very
as well.
calm.
I think that's very. I think it's very disappointing from Arsenal's point of view, especially since they've
Very
just scored. They've been quite comfortable as well. To make that error is a bit.
Lacazette's goal has just been snatched off him straight away.
So currently,
You are 100% correct. Yes.
my score
Yeah.
100%. I'm starting to think that there could be more goals this game now. Definitely. Oh my lord!
Harvey just sat there praying that nothing else happens now.
That's mad. That is mad.
So yeah, 1-1 inside 20 minutes here, and yeah.
It didn't look like it was going to be entertaining the first 10 minutes, but
Yeah.
It was,
livened up a bit.
it was a little bit iffy the first bit. What's the
17th goal this season. Never mind, Son scored more than I thought this season.
It was
Cat
last
9 gaming. Oh dear.
Hopefully it stays up like this then. It might actually be a good game to watch.
Lo Celso going to Tottenham, I think, was one of the weirdest transfers because he was wanted all over Europe, and he chose of all teams Tottenham.
I think it's because
Yeah, but we look at that now, and it's bad. But you got to bear in mind, back then they had just been to the Champions League finals under Pochettino. Like I could see the.
and I think he knew Eriksen's time was numbered. Everyone knew Eriksen was leaving.
Yeah.
So he was like, you know what? I'll sit here for a bit, and then I'll be the key creator on this team.
Tottenham
Yeah,
Which
so
I
you've got to
think
look at it.
again.
Aurier's making a run down the right.
I think honestly he does deserve the opportunity. 'Cause
Oh, it's a good cross. Oh, Sissoko, you hit those.
This is
Yeah, Sissoko seems to fluff it there.
Oh, Sissoko hits those.
Shame.
Oh my lord!
Why don't Spurs play like this all the time? If they literally played like this every game, they'd beat most
Don't they
teams.
counter now, though? Don't they counter?
I've just seen the
Lacazette.
Sissoko thing now.
Like
Did
I said,
Sissoko try to backheel that? Because I'm a bit behind you. It looks like he
Oh,
tries
he's
to back
played it
heel.
too far.
have they kept it somehow?
Pepe meant to keep it on.
Yeah, Bellerin.
I think Arsenal's chances started to fizzle out a little bit.
Playoffs.
Building again.
Yeah, no, yeah. Tottenham got back. Oh, Pepe's on though. No, he's not.
Just passes a bit too over here.
This is end-to-end stuff here.
Yeah.
I've got a good ball.
Sissoko should have hit that first time he was left.
It was a good ball, that. And then
It was a good ball. But look, he should have hit it there.
a little bit of a misunderstanding there from Mustafi and Martinez, you could say, but it came to a counter attack.
It's the story of Arsenal's run so far, though. Just communication between the defence, it's not the best.
This game is now spiced up.
It is. I'm too intrigued. I'm not saying anything.
Hopefully it stays like this.
Who wins? I don't care who wins at all. So from a neutral, this is a good start.
Yeah,
to the game.
I'm really not bothered who wins this one.
I think so.
I'm not too fussed. However, I feel like I kind of want Arsenal to win it down, which is
We should be getting an Arsenal final later as well. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Save!
Oh,
He's off.
we were saying about Calvin was saying earlier about Lo Celso being that playmaker, and he did do it. Then he passed it straight to Harry Kane. It was a brilliant ball and run.
He's just offside as well.
Just offside. But it was a good ball, spread it through like 4 or 5 Arsenal players, and Harry Kane made a really decent run. But
He's a very
side,
good
and
player.
Martinez got to it anyway. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's showing why Tottenham signed him in the first place.
He's been playing as like a CDM, and obviously it's harder to create. And obviously, cause it's hard because they've got Dele Alli and stuff. But Dele Alli's not as much as a playmaker, really.
What strike that was there?
He's more like like a second striker.
Mm.
I think that's the issue with Spurs. They just have too many attacking players. And Dele Alli ain't going to come off the bench. Son won't come off the bench.
When are we all going to eventually realise that Leeds are going to be in the Premier League next season?
Oh no, I don't want to.
They'll be there. No, they're going to be there. However, I think after today's win, I think Leeds are going to be there. However, West Brom and Brentford, that's different. Brentford, I reckon, could get in there.
That's such a good finish from Son as well.
Well,
For his goal.
here's a little number for you from Instagram. So Lionel Messi has more goal contributions this season.
Yes, I know, Harvey. Okay. I get it. I already know what you're about to say. He has more goal contributions than my entire club. Stop rubbing it in.
You need to shut up, mate. It's Messi. There's no shame in that.
There is shame in it. Because we're supposed to be challenging for top 6. And we can't.
Next season.
Jesus Christ.
Not at this rate. Can't beat Wolves.
Would you say that your Europa League fight is over?
I don't want Europa League now.
I think a lot of people would probably take it supporting Everton.
I don't want it. It's more games. I want Carlo Ancelotti to have a full year in just the Premier League. I do not care.
Yeah, because we've seen how before when teams go into the Europa League a bit too early, like Burnley and West Ham, and how it just doesn't work for them.
Don't get me wrong. If we had Ancelotti all season, if we go off what we've seen results wise, we would be where about Wolves are. I think Wolves and Sheffield are.
Well, you need 9 points from your last 3 games to get into 7th. But saying that, 7th is 54 points, which is 9 in front of you. That is Sheffield. Sheffield need to lose their last 3. Arsenal need to lose their last 3.
The thing is, Bournemouth and Villa we should be, and then if we beat Sheffield, I think we go above Sheffield, or we might end up going above Sheffield because we play Sheffield.
I don't know. I think if you're 9 points away from 7th, personally, I can't see Everton getting in.
No, we're not getting
very outside chance.
So unless they lose their last 3, their last 2, and then lose to you.
Like Arsenal are going to lose to Liverpool. They might lose to Spurs here. I don't know who Spurs have got.
Look,
Arsenal.
They've got away at Newcastle, home to Leicester, and away at Palace.
So realistically, they're probably going to win all those games except maybe Leicester.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't.
Arsenal. Who have Arsenal got? Liverpool.
Arsenal have home to Liverpool, home to City, away at Villa, home to Watford.
So basically, we need to pray Arsenal. I actually might have to say I want Tottenham to win.
Sheffield United have got away at Leicester, home to Everton. You're not.
I think Leicester and us might beat them. I'd be happy with Europa League to say how awful we were before Ancelotti came in.
Yeah.
We were like relegation form, but
Doable actually, right?
Arsenal.
It's another cross that just comes to nothing.
a lot of teams have been doing that since we come back from lockdown. They'll just run.
Yeah, I feel like Arsenal need to keep that. They need to keep their crosses low because I think Lacazette is very lethal when like a low cross comes in, you can take a touch. Like he's very good at banging in on a half turn and stuff like that.
For a good ball. Yeah, it's like
He has touched out for a corner though. He didn't need to do that.
These big, high crosses. It's like, what minute are you lotting? Or what second are you lotting?
27:42.
27:42 now. 43.
Why did Aurier try to control that?
Yeah, I have no clue.
The ball's literally going.
Bellerin.
Aurier is a confusing player, man.
To be honest, like I I think Arsenal's right hand side. Bellerin's managing to get a pass with quite some ease.
Tottenham stole Aurier off us, and I'm really glad they did, to be honest.
Because my thing is, Aurier is a good quality right back. I'd say he's probably even above average, but he's just stupid. He doesn't have, like the footballing IQ. He makes so many dumb mistakes when you look at it.
Kolasinac looks so weird.
What do you mean?
He's got no hair.
That's why he's always had quite short hair, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he used to have a big quiff, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Remember
Looks
when
a
we
bit
first went last night and Arsenal fans were absolutely raving about him?
I'll say,
Schalke? Is it Schalke?
Yeah, he had a really good season at Schalke, and they got him on a free. It was a really good piece of business, even now.
yeah, for a free, it's business.
That was a cheeky little pass there. From
No, he didn't mean it.
He didn't mean that at all. It hit the inside of his ankle, and luckily bounced back.
Who passed this? Let me see what you're on about.
It was Sissoko.
Oh, it's this here, anyway. Have a look at this then.
He tries to control it.
That's
One of the Spurs, though.
and said that he meant it.
Spurs don't have any like proper massive players to get in the box with, do they? Oh,
Spurs have only really got Harry Kane as an aerial threat.
mm.
Wait, Davinson Sanchez playing?
He is, yeah, but he did go up for the corner. Oh my God! Oh! Was that Harry Winks?
Jesus!
Was that Harry Winks?
Am I about to watch Harry Winks rise like a salmon?
It was Ben Davies.
I thought it was Ben Davies. Ben Davies is hit it from.
It was Ben Davies, yeah. Jesus Christ.
There it is. Yeah, I've got it here now.
I have no idea how many yards out, but he smashes it onto the bar. I think Martinez might have got a hand to that, actually.
Ooh. That's 30.
Oh, it's a save! What a save!
That's a save, yeah.
Jesus.
It was a brilliant save, but oh my Lord.
Imagine if
strike,
that
though.
was
What a strike from Ben Davies. He just smashed it from at least, I think it was about 30 yards. It hit the crossbar.
I have a feeling that
it.
shot. I have a feeling that shot might have hit the underside of the bar.
Yeah.
It looked a bit high, but Martinez was a brilliant save. So Ben Davies shot a rocket.
Glimpses of Danny Rose's debut against Arsenal.
True, yeah.
Yeah, look, he fingertips it. I think that would have went in. It looks like he pushes it onto the bar with just his fingertips. Because that looked like it when he first shoots. That looks like it's nestling perfectly in that top left corner. Well, nestling is being thunderbolted into it.
The cheek of the left back.
Yeah, the abs is rude. It's just pure rude. Oh, Pepe.
Oh, that's close.
This is really, really going back and forth at the moment. This is
Pepe picked it up on the edge of the box, took around the player on the half turn, and he just tried to curl it, and he put it just past the post.
Side-footed, just past the left post.
Juicy stuff.
Oh,
The reason even worried though, I would have been.
I think the ball nearly hit one of the cameramen in the background.
31 subs, guys. We've had 2 more subs in this.
Nice.
Thank you very much for everyone who subscribed.
Thank you so much.
That's great stuff. That.
These streams are really good to do. I really like these streams.
Actually,
they're easy as well. We just sit and we chill, you know.
They're brilliant for interacting with people. When you get more, I think when Nat gets in and he hopefully puts something on a story, we like a few more sort of conversations with. If anybody is watching and wants to ask a question, fire away.
Also follow Arsenal.hd on Instagram.
I can't even do the joke because I don't even have a plug anywhere near me.
Oh, he's annoyed.
Unhappy. You're not defending enough. How dare you take a shot from the edge of the box?
Not lost in 9 home games in management versus Arsenal.
Who's that, Mourinho?
9 years between what was it, 2006 and 2015?
Somewhat stupid.
Have you guys seen the photo of Mourinho with his saggy boo?
You can see it through, mate. You can see it through his shirt in this.
I don't understand how that photo works at all. Then a bit of straight stuff.
One just defies gravity, the other is just
Plug.
gone.
Meg says, I said we would win, but now I have no confidence. That was about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, no, Meg, it's a bit of a back and forth at the moment. I think 1-1 is a very unrealistic scoreline from what we've seen so far. I think both teams could probably score again.
It looks like both teams are getting 2 or 3.
Oh,
Play him!
Aurier's been dispossessed.
No, play on.
He's brought it back. That was scrappy. That was very scrappy by Aurier.
Oh, yellow card.
Wasn't pretty at all, that.
Not pretty. Got him in a headlock at one point, I swear.
Was that Aurier that just completely messed? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We had a mare there.
you really did.
Where does that go then?
He was literally holding both of his hands.
Arsenal. Where do you think he should go next?
Who?
Lacazette, 'cause obviously he's been placed in the transfer market.
Yeah, I don't know.
It won't be another English team.
I think he goes back to France.
Yeah.
Maybe Spain or Italy.
See him going back to Lyon, actually.
Leon have got
I can see
thingy
him
though, don't they?
Juventus when,
Leon have got Moussa Dembele, the one who played for Celtic, and he's been one of the better players in the league this year.
straight above.
I'm trying to think of teams that need a striker just in general over them.
I mean, he could place for Lille because apparently Osimhen's going to Napoli.
Leo, yeah.
Because
Lille's not
Lille have got Osimhen. PSG have obviously got like Mbappe. Monaco have Ben Yedder and just Ben Yedder now. Slimani back.
I can see him going to a team like
What about like
Inter Milan.
yeah, literally I was going to say, what if Lautaro Martinez leaves?
Link with Barca.
That could be a show.
Have you heard the stuff about Martinez that apparently the deal's agreed on, but the deal relies on Coutinho leaving?
What to bring funds in?
So basically they've got everything sorted and they just need to get rid of Coutinho to get the last little bit of money.
That was
Or
just
something like that.
Copyright. Game slowed down a little bit now. We're in the minute on my stream at least, and it's quite a lot of the ball's been held around the middle at the moment. There definitely is more life in the game though than I thought there was going to be, which I'm glad to see. It gives us something to talk about, definitely, rather than
Good tackle by Mara.
stale 0-0. Coming down the left now, though. Lucas on the ball.
Yeah, look, they just keep passing it back. No one's pressing either.
What's a realistic goal for Tottenham, given the last season that they've had since Poch left? For next season? Let's scrap this season completely. Where would you say would be a good finish for them come the end of next season if they kept Mourinho?
5th or 6th.
You're
Top four's locked in now, in my opinion.
Yeah, top 4, I think.
I
Yeah.
think
I'd say Liverpool, United, Chelsea.
United are looking good. They're looking very, very good at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. United.
I feel like I actually enjoy watching United now. Like before the restart, I did not enjoy watching it because it was just pure stress. And now watching them actually play football is quite enjoyable.
They found the little core of the team that works.
Yeah, we've not changed our lineup in 4 games.
Don't have to. You
Exactly. Why fix it if it's not broken? You know what I mean?
Literally, what we were talking about before, I forgot what Man U game we watched when we went. Literally, just swap James for Greenwood and everything will be better.
Yeah, that was against Spurs, I think.
They did it, and then bang.
Arsenal keen to get on the counter here. It looks like.
I mean, oh my god, that touch!
Yeah, that was a horrendous touch from about.
I think Chelsea's attack next year is going to be disgusting.
It should be. It depends if Ziyech and Werner don't flop.
Well, especially now since it looks like they're getting Havertz as well because Bayern have pulled out.
Imagine if them 2 flop.
Well, I've seen that Real Madrid are now big favourites to get Havertz,
Are they?
which could be a replacement for Isco possibly because I know they're not not overly keen on keeping a hold of him, or
Oh,
in that respect.
Pepe just turned a defender inside out and has been fouled on the edge of the box.
Oh, this is quite a dangerous position.
See, the only
Good-
problem with Real
Very good
Madrid
position for a free kick.
is Real Madrid have a load of diva personalities. So, for example, if Real Madrid tried to go, give us Havertz and we'll trade you to player 1 and player 2. Because Real Madrid have such diva players, they'll moan about it, and you're like, why are you moaning? Leverkusen are a Champions League club.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
Like, for example, if someone like, for example, they say, we'll give you Isco and 15 million for Havertz. That's literally a random offer I've just made up in my head.
Right.
Isco would refuse to go to Leverkusen for literally because of the sake that I played for Real Madrid.
Well,
How
no,
long have you been there? Like 6 years now.
left one of the biggest clubs in Europe and who could win the league this season to go to a league where Bayern Munich destroy everyone. I don't think however, a problem with Isco at Real Madrid has been game time. So maybe that sort of move would suit him.
Aubameyang's standing know the free kick. He's hit it. What a strike!
Oh,
And don't get me
That was
wrong,
very close.
that's the right.
if Isco wants to do a Gareth Bale and ruin the later portions of his career, he can do, but
Aubameyang's hit it just right at the right post.
but Isco's not getting Gareth Bale money, I can guarantee that now, so
See Gareth Bale the other day when he didn't get subbed on. He was sat there with his blindfold on.
I don't blame him, to be brutally honest.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault that he wants to play.
Thing is,
However, I think like you can't do that.
No, I think he did the right thing.
There was a report that talked about Gareth Bale being one of the fittest people at Real Madrid in like the last few years. So like he can play games. He's got the physique to sort of play games and sort of be fit enough to make the starting 11. But
I don't get the propaganda around him by Zidane though. Like,
yeah,
what?
there's a lot of stigma around his name at Madrid. It started with Zidane and Bale having a fallout, and then both of them afterwards both come out and said there isn't a problem. And Bale, when he's played this season, it's been good. Yes, he has loads, but like he's I think he's scored 7 or 8 goals this season. He hasn't played half as much.
Yeah. The only problem, obviously, is wages are massive. So only the big clubs can afford him, or China.
I think he'd have to take a pay cut to move elsewhere.
I feel like he should just take it because he's still probably going to get 300, 400 grand a week. Obviously, he's making. Like, don't get me wrong, he's losing like 200 grand. But if you want to play, then you take the pay cut.
Poor Gareth Bale having to cut 200 grand out of his
Exactly.
wage.
I mean,
did you see that thing about Sylvester Stallone?
No, it was
Robert De Niro. Sorry.
Yeah.
He came out and he was like, "I'm only going to make 7.5 million this year."
Boo, mate. Boo.
You poor little kid. Wait, he said, I'm only going to make 7.5 million.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We could literally live like 5 lives with 7.5 million. Like 5 full lifetimes with that.
Nice.
It's frightening stuff. I wonder how much Sterling makes from his YouTube channel.
Raheem Sterling?
Yeah, he had a video with KSI like 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Series on his channel where it's like past the Orcs, I think, or something like that, and they just drive around and...
They listen to KSI's music, yeah.
But that was when he didn't have his latest album, so like...
It depends though, doesn't it? Because obviously that video more than likely got copyrighted or demonetized. I don't think... That's what I mean. Raheem Sterling probably don't make much from his YouTube channel. Man City's YouTube channel is pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah, they've got one of the biggest ones out of the football club, I think.
Isn't that Tottenham documentary supposed to come out next year?
Oh, it's going to
next month.
Yeah, it's some big. Well, apparently, they had Poch being sacked like just after.
Yeah, I think I remember saying this to you. They caught.
Go on.
So much room.
They
Horace, handball.
He goes for it, and
the cameras caught Poch getting sacked. Apparently.
Jeez.
strange club to do it on, but I guess they've had a bit of a roller coaster over the last year or so.
Champions League final, didn't they? So they thought, oh, this is the year Tottenham. It's literally if any company says they're going to make a documentary about your club, just plummet your expectations.
Well, it's good for like brand exposure and all that sort of stuff, but it's not really showing anybody anything good from Tottenham. You know, they had the 7-2 from Bayern, which is like one of the biggest London defeats in recent sort of years in the Champions League.
And it was bloody a former Arsenal player who ruined him.
Oh, the camera's on.
Counter. Ceballos to Pepe.
It's a 3-on-5.
What do you think about
switch it!
Oh my God, Xhaka was there.
What do you think about
on the bottom wing?
God, what do you think about Arteta wanting to keep Ceballos?
He should.
I know in the Arsenal rebuild at least, which you should definitely go watch. Keep thinking. Nat, the big Arsenal fan, wasn't overly keen on Ceballos. I've heard from other Arsenal fans that they're not too keen about keeping him. So if I was Arsenal, I'd keep a hold of him because he's young and he's shown at times this season that he is.
How much did they pay for him?
It's
Real Madrid.
He's on loan from Real Madrid. I'm not sure if he's got a clause to buy at the end of the loan if they want.
I don't think he does because I remember Real Madrid were.
Ooh,
Pepe never.
Did he play for? It felt like he played for. Ceballos played for like Betis or Sociedad, didn't he?
I think it was Sociedad.
Oh, is that a
I think it was Betis.
Was it?
It's 100%. It's one of them, but yeah, like, and then he joined Real Madrid. And they were like, oh, this is our future. Bloody, they really were. I think it was Zidane was really adamant on keeping him. Obviously now
it was Betis, yeah.
It's actually that Zidane doesn't want to keep him, which is why he's gone out on loan. He was brought in under Zidane the first time.
Was he not?
Zidane left, and it was Lopetegui and there was two of them. There was the Spain head coach, and there was another guy.
I'm pretty sure Zidane signed Ceballos.
They both flopped, and then since Zidane's come back, he's voiced his opinion.
He
might not want to keep him now, but I'm pretty sure Ceballos has been at Real Madrid for quite a while now. Danny, 1 second. I'm pretty sure it was. You'll know because you're the Real Madrid expert. I'll give you the year he signed in, and then unless you know.
I would have gone 3 or 4 seasons.
So yeah, so Zidane signed him then.
I said that.
I just remember Zidane used to like him. He probably don't anymore. Yeah, started his Betis. It was Betis.
Yeah.
Actually, news broke about 10 minutes ago. Police have arrested a 12-year-old boy after racist messages were sent to Wilfred Zaha ahead of today's game against Aston Villa.
He was 12.
He was 12 and he was sending that.
Jesus Christ. That's
oh my God, what a tackle.
In all honesty, why does it not surprise me?
Oh my Lord.
They were bad messages as well.
Yeah, someone put them in our chat, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because Zaha put it out on his finger. I believe it was 17-18 he joined.
That was good football by Pepe.
So I think, just looking at this game now, I think this game's starting to get a bit feisty.
Yeah. I mean, it's a North London derby that you expect it to be, don't you?
Yeah, but usually it doesn't take this long.
Yeah.
Only the end of the first half.
Half time.
Yeah, Harvey 17-18. So is that 3 years ago?
Yeah. Half time, 1-1.
That's the problem with Real Madrid, though. They just go the Spanish league and then just throw the players away when they don't want them.
Longest player loyalty in Europeans' top 5 leagues, with the players that go to their club on average staying there for, I think it's 5 or 6 years. Second highest is Barcelona.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's because loads of players start and end their career at Real Madrid. Because Real Madrid scouting is stupid. It's unreal. But they've still got that problem where they just It's every big club in the world. Well, not really England, but Bayern have it, and stuff where they just sink their teeth into all the smaller clubs and then get rid of them after like 2-3 years if they're not good.
Well, a lot of Real Madrid's starting 11 now, and big names throughout the last couple years have come from sort of lower league clubs. So it was Keylor Navas came from Levante.
I think Levante were.
He,
No, I think
he was
were they?
obviously their starting goalkeeper for 2 or 3 years after that, and he was ace. Ramos came from Sevilla. You know, he's been there for 14, 15 years
I would say
now.
I don't know about Sevilla being a small club, mate.
Well, they've not done much.
I don't know about that, mate. Look at all the Europa Leagues they've won.
So that was only a couple of years ago.
So yeah,
They won 3 Europa Leagues on the bounce like 3 years ago.
no, but that isn't in Spain though.
Yeah, but no one's going to do much in Spain.
No, that is literally the point. They buy from other clubs in Spain, like Bayern do in Germany. They just buy from all of the other clubs and get the talent and bring it in. It's the same with Barca. They both do it.
Yeah, it's what I like about the Premier League. It doesn't really happen much here. Like obviously Liverpool raid Southampton every time, but besides that,
What do you make of the first half?
I was going to say, I'd say it's been pretty even. The stats back it up. So we have Tottenham with 48% possession and Arsenal with 52. Both have had 6 shots. Tottenham have had 4 on target, while Arsenal have had 2, and they both had 2 corners. Tottenham have conceded 7 fouls and Arsenal 2.
it hasn't been a bad game at all.
No, it's not been bad. However, you can tell the quality for both of these sides should be a bit better.
Would anyone change their score predictions?
No.
No, I think mine the same.
No, I think the game's starting to dry up now.
They had a hot spell at the start, didn't they?
Yeah, I think the second half's going to be a lot better.
I think the second half, like since the restart, the first halves have always been quite boring, and the second halves have always hotted up. I think that's what we're going to see here as well.
Score like 2 goals in 15 minutes and then not touch the ball for the rest of the game. Burning podcast.
Yeah, so if you have any questions or you want to talk about what you thought of the game, please leave a comment. Tell us what you think.
I do hope that Luis doesn't get the backlash of the Tottenham goal, because I from what I've seen at least, I think that is a
What is that?
Fault, definitely.
What, David Luiz done it again?
It wasn't David Luiz.
No, I hope that he won't get the backlash, because it was Kolasinac's pull back pass.
Yeah, he's a bit of a scapegoat for Arsenal now, and like, don't get me wrong, he can be absolutely god awful, but I think he does get too much blame.
Son Heung-min is the 4th Tottenham player to score 10 Premier League goals in 4 consecutive seasons.
Right, so this doesn't work. I need to get the iPhone chart.
I can't believe that Louis Zaha thing was not Louis Zaha, sorry. Wilfried Zaha was a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
That's the sort of thing you'd expect from like a Chelsea fan or something like that. You know, something
Like a Chelsea.
sinister.
Like a Chelsea fan.
No, that's scary stuff.
That's a bit of a mad statement there, Harvey.
Well, you know how they are.
I do know how they are.
Just lack of that goal. What a strike.
They complain way too much.
What a strike this was, man.
It really was.
Xhaka did quite well to win the ball back as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I feel like people are going to underrate this strike.
Slate Xhaka.
Yeah.
That ball knuckled so beautifully.
It really did. It was so.
It's how he finished. It's how Lacazette just perfectly curves it into the top corner as well.
Yeah, Lloris isn't meeting that.
No, look at that. He gets some right power on it as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't actually think he looks. He just kind of goes for it.
Smacks it.
Here's who the goal is.
Wow.
That is a
I love how they've got Sol Campbell. That's so good.
Yeah, this one, Kolasinac. Oh my god, it's not good, is
Should have
it?
done better as well.
Dan
Disappointing
Luiz-
from Arsenal as well. I think
Luis looks back at him and says,
Yeah,
"You
he
know,
screams at him, doesn't he?
good pressing from Son."
The thing is, though, Luis is going to still get the blame for this, I bet, from Arsenal fans.
Yeah. Does
Yeah,
anyone
that-
know what the big beef between bloody Son and Lloris was? Or has it not been said? Does nobody know what it's about?
I know they're good now, but that's like
It's because they all, was it Tottenham's last game or the game before they almost scrapped at half time?
it was the last game against Everton on Monday night. Yeah, it's just really good finish as well from Son. We've had 2 high quality finishes.
Yeah.
While we're in half time, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Could maybe argue Martinez should have stayed up a little bit longer, but can't really.
Yeah.
Can't blame him for that. What strike? I still can't believe that goal. That is amazing.
Yeah.
What a game to score it in as well. Both goals
Yeah.
have been pretty good.
Oh, we're up to
Yeah.
132 subs.
Nice.
Yeah, indeed.
So we've got 3 on the live stream. Thank you very much for everyone.
Thank you.
Right. We really do appreciate it.
Okay, okay, where's your big beach? Would you change your score prediction, Lewis?
No, I think Arsenal will win it. I don't know. I looking at it, I just feel like Arsenal are a bit more comfortable at the back. Although Kolasinac did make that error, but like Tottenham have made more errors, but they just
That is,
haven't
how
cost them.
that is how you know you're bad defensively. If someone
Yeah.
says Arsenal look more secure at the like,
Would you change yours, Callum?
what?
Would you change yours?
No, I think Spurs are going to pull something out.
Yeah.
I just think it's going to be somewhat lucky, and it's going to. And I mean, don't get me wrong. If I change it, I'm changing it to like 3-2. But I just think it's going to stick to 2-1 Spurs.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that if Tottenham do score, it'll be against the run of play.
Yeah. Probably.
It'll be like
counter-attack.
defensive. It'll be like counter attack. So I was going to say.
100%, yeah. It'll be a through ball or Son or to Kane or something, and then bang.
Yeah.
More than likely a Son because Kane doesn't know where his shooting boots are anymore. Right, no speed or no down fine.
Was there a drinks break?
That's a good point, actually. I don't remember there being a drink.
I don't think there was. If
I
there
don't
was,
think there was a drinks break.
if there was, they did that in about 30 seconds.
I was thinking about it. I was like, because there's only 2 minutes at a time, wasn't there?
Yeah, I don't actually know the exact times. I just know it's like 22.
I think it's 25 minutes. 20 minutes, something like that.
Ding, 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 ding.
So do
Who
we
the
have
fuck
any-
it?
No, I'm just wearing.
Oh, right, all right.
Uniform.
I fully thought you were going to get. Get your shin pads on and everything.
Harvey, how long is Nat going to be? Do you know?
I don't know. I should have finished work. I will give you
Big natty
just.
Mr. Arsenal.hd himself.
Oh, is he coming on?
The,
Yeah, he's meant to be coming on, but
the master of the hotel room.
We don't talk about the hotel.
We
definitely not on here. Not now.
Please, not now.
I don't want to scar. I don't want to scar myself even more. I feel bad for Harvey. Harvey's got to share another room with him.
Yeah.
Wait, did he say when it's going on?
He said, well, Harvey said probably around the second half-ish, end of first half he gets on.
Yeah, that's why I asked. It's like it's gonna be second half soon.
I also need to go get a charger for this iPad because.
Did you just sign in on that?
I signed in on this one, but
Right. Okay. I was gonna say because I saw the notification come up.
this one's already been signed in since the first live stream we did. Right. Anyway, that'll be like 2 minutes.
Oh.
It's just us two.
Oh. Actually, how do you think Bournemouth Leicester is going to go?
Oh, I hope Bournemouth can pull something out of the bag. I really hope Bournemouth can pull something out of the bag here. But to be fair, they're fighting. They're going to be wanting the win so bad.
Yeah.
And I just hope they're going, because obviously if Leicester lose and we win tomorrow, we're third, and it gives us a little bit of security.
Yeah. Meg said she also didn't see a drinks break, so it wasn't just you. Yeah.
I really hope Bournemouth can win. I'm going to be on Elliott's side tonight. And that's just left work.
Just now.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know that?
I texted him.
Lovely. Oh.
Oh, that's surely man.
Such a good.
Hello again.
Apparently, Nat will be here soon. Apparently, he's only just got out of work.
132 subs.
Yes.
For anyone who has subbed in this stream today, thank you very much.
Do appreciate it.
Garlic bread all round.
Appreciate every single one of us.
Yeah, Nat said he's currently in the pub, so I was pretty much assuming that he's not going to be here. Yep.
We love it.
Love to see it. You love to see it.
We're always on time, not just.
In honour of him being at the pub.
Is that Cronenberg?
A pint can of Cronenberg, yeah.
Wow.
And Tory.
Oh.
Second half just about to start. Love to see it.
I'm sat listening to the soothing voice of every Tottenham fan's favourite player, Sol Campbell.
I heard earlier that Danny Ceballos was a hairdresser.
It does make sense though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at Nat. He's in the chat, but what?
I find it hard to believe when he's got a haircut like that.
What do you think of Tottenham? You're sat there in the pub when you've bottled this, Matt.
Yeah, we were expected to have you on, and now you're not.
Big Kyle Curran's here.
Wouldn't it be nice?
What do you think of Tottenham?
Second
Don't
half
say it.
is underway.
We're into Tottenham. Insert word here.
Let's get right.
It is back, right?
I do hope, as a neutral, we see some more goals. It's good.
I thought David Lewis was going to pass it straight back into the net there.
You know what? Would it surprise me? Not at all.
Imagine if David Luiz just passed it towards the goal because they thought mine
I
easy.
know, yeah.
And then just
Because
walked back.
Martinez decided he was going to run away from the goal.
Kyle's banged his Bournemouth prediction in the chat.
Leicester 8, Bournemouth 0.
No. That's not happening. Bournemouth winning 1-0.
Bournemouth cannot
Imagine.
win that game. They cannot.
No, because Bournemouth are going to really want to win this game.
Have you seen that pass?
Where is it? Is it at the King Power or is it?
It's
What?
I think it's that. I think it's
Vitality,
Bournemouth.
Is this
Is
later
that
on?
That's what it's called, Vitality or whatever it is.
Vitality.
Yeah, you said the Vitality.
Vitality Stadium.
If anybody is watching the stream right now and you haven't already subscribed, please
subscribe.
We are pushing for 150. That's the next big milestone. Obviously, every sub is absolutely fantastic. 150 is the next.
150 is big dub territory.
That would actually help us more than you know.
It is big dub territory. Yes, everything goes towards the channel helps us in the longer run.
And also, the proud owner of Lewis Radbourne will supply you with garlic.
Oh, and you can be expecting the 100 sub special possibly later next week. Sorry. If not, it will be sometime the week after.
If we can get the video done by then, yeah.
From what I've seen, it'll be a good watch. It'll be a good watch.
It's either going to be this Thursday or next Thursday. Because if it's not this Thursday, we need to figure out what we're doing this Thursday.
It's not like one of our normal videos. It's
well,
not.
We were meant to do that championship. We were meant to do that championship tier list on Friday, and we just.
Well, the West Ham.
I didn't even know that.
Don't we do the West Ham rebuild?
Yeah. So we've got to film that championship thing. Got to film the West Ham rebuild, which will be.
Stop giving all the video ideas away. Stop.
Well, there's two hints for you. We're not going to do anything else after that.
Oh, you just have to figure out for yourself.
We're just quitting after that. That's all we're doing. Then we're quitting.
Nothing at all.
We might start uploading Call of Duty montages, but that's about it.
I've beaten us at the Vitality since 2014.
Oh.
I pray. I absolutely pray that Bournemouth, because if Bournemouth lose that, we are pretty much secured. Well, I wouldn't say secure, but our chances of staying up are pretty solid, really.
Yeah, the tier list video flew up, didn't it, over the past day?
Yeah. If you haven't watched it already, please give it a watch.
It's literally it was on like 30, and in like a day, it's gone up to 120.
Yeah.
So go watch that if you haven't already, because it's a good video. Although we got one comment.
We got one comment, and it upset our very own Ashley very much. So whoever you are, I hope you know that you made him cry.
It's a ball, that. It's a good run. It's a brilliant ball.
One more. Go on. Oh, what a block. Mustafi, I'm telling you, he's good.
Yeah, no, I stand corrected. I do. He's had a good shift in this game so far.
So Luke on the left hand side was going to come in. No, he tried to go on the left foot. Mustafi got there first.
You got further behind us, Lewis.
Just making sure.
Pardon?
Have you got further behind us?
I am in 42, 43, 44.
Oh no, it's fine then.
I was watching the replay when I saw that.
There we go.
Corner goes in. Martinez punches it.
Oh yeah, I've just seen the block now because I was sorting a comment. On.
Or deep cross.
I've just seen the block now. It's a good block, man.
Yeah, it is.
He is improving. Get a good centre back next to him, and he'll be decent.
Saliba.
I think his big issue is he was always a bit too risky,
Yeah.
and obviously having two incredibly risky centre backs next to each other, it doesn't work very well. I don't know. The charge on the iPad is managing to go down while it's on charge. That's not how life works, pal.
No one's pressing at all.
Yeah, the pace has been taken out of the game.
Yeah, a
I'm
lot.
surprised. Am I surprised? Not really.
Scored, but it's definitely slowed down. I think 1-1 is looking more realistic than before now.
Yeah. Ceballos. Oh, Harry Winks has just pulled him back there.
He's played on though.
No, it's a free
Now he's
kick.
given the foul.
I don't like the fact he plays with a retainer in his mouth. It makes me feel anxious.
He plays with it, doesn't he? In his mouth, yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like he's going to swallow it.
It's really strange. I know a few other players did it, I believe. Who was it? It was a really good player, did it? Because they put it in, it was weird, and I think they put it into FIFA. Or into someone.
Down,
Neymar played with one.
45, 50 yards out, free kick.
Yeah, because I think it was one FIFA you could it was an EA game where one of the players had a retainer in their mouth, and literally randomly halfway through the game they'd do the weird thing, you know, where they pop the retainer out and they start moving about and it comes out one side of the mouth.
I know.
Yeah, who does it? I'm going to find the photo of it.
That isn't great. He's such a slabhead. He really is.
Kolasinac.
A unit, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just huge.
He's got like a thumb head.
He's a good build for a centre back, to be honest. I'm sure he kind of does play there from time to time, but yeah, I know he's
Switch that.
Ronaldo played with a retainer. Apparently, yeah. Oh god, that's an ugly retainer. Oh,
he first moved to Man United.
No, it's at Real Madrid. It was like after the braces. Look.
No, but have you seen his teeth at Man United? Which is why.
Yeah, there's a photo of him at Man United. Literally here. Where is it?
He needed braces.
I think that he's got. Is it hit? Think about how sexy Ronaldo is now, and then look at that.
He's definitely had a glow up. Well, yeah, he wears makeup, doesn't he? Because he's a model, so it's his job as well as being the goat to look pretty.
Imagine your job just is being fit.
Imagine being that attractive at your job.
It's just to get paid for it.
Oh, he stopped him!
What? Oh,
Xhaka did it.
What?
Bellerin.
What a
Oh,
block.
and two players blocked Bellerin. That was a really nice play from Arsenal. Well,
It was.
one touch as
Not
well.
out of nowhere, but it was
Triangles.
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 Was that a bar with a
by
block?
Bellerin. I think Bellerin's touch was a bit too heavy, which let him down and made the players, let the players get to it. No, Bellerin's been really good down the right hand side this game.
He hasn't, yeah. Been really good.
Especially since the criticism he's been receiving since lockdown. Played quite well.
Ronaldo played with one. Coutinho played with one.
Right, ball's going in.
I honestly think playing with a retainer seems to be something more regular.
You're
than
still
it should
talking
be.
about retainers.
Yeah, because I'm still looking through and I'm like,
Okay.
Oh!
If
Was it in?
overhead kick from the corner of the
Right,
box.
Mustafi tried an overhead kick, and to be honest, it was actually a shot on target.
If that had gone in, it would have been the
He
great,
connected with it quite well.
what?
the absolute cheek to try that from
It's got to be here. I'm what?
Staffy. Oh my lord.
Oh my lord!
Back now with Aubameyang.
Imagine the City lobbed Hugo Lloris with that.
Aubameyang
Oh,
whips it in. Ball. Pepe got on that on his left foot as well.
Arsenal still with the ball in the last third.
Birmingham picks it up again. Yeah. Say Arsenal have had the better first 10 minutes into the second half.
They have. I haven't seen a lot from Spurs, to be honest.
Good ball. Good. Oh, it's
Oh, had to kill it like that, didn't you?
Think it's going to stay this score, or do you think someone's scoring?
Longer.
I think it's going to be 2-1 either way, but I feel like Arsenal would be more likely to get it.
More likely to get the next goal.
Mustafi scores a scorpion kick. You're not ready for it.
Mustafi literally scores a scorpion kick from the outside of the box. He channels his inner Giroud and just bang. Right.
What's that foul?
Mkhitaryan got the first scorpion for United, and then literally within the same week,
Yeah, Giroud did it.
Giroud got the next one, and then since then we haven't seen anything like that. It was very strange.
Mkhitaryan is offside though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
We didn't have VAR back then. It don't matter.
VAR is a
It's a
curse.
disaster, isn't it?
Yeah, complete disaster.
Oh,
It's a good ball from Kane.
Kane has held it up really well there. Why did you shoot?
Nah. Aurier tried a shot.
Why did he shoot from there?
The right hand side of the box. He should really have put that in. He should have put it in the air and in because there was a lot of Arsenal players.
Like downtown and get a beautifully struck shot. That was right at the front.
Just fullbacks are shooting from anywhere today. Ben Davies is underrated.
Yeah.
Isn't he still quite young?
He's 28.
Yeah, he must be like
Brilliant ball,
27 or 28 or something now. What did he do there? Why was? Did he Aurier just try and flick it back?
Pure confusion, isn't it?
I think he just wanted to throw in instead of a goal kick.
Yeah, must have. Live on stream, boys.
Indeed we are.
Good. Touch. I suppose Spurs are starting to press.
Yeah.
God.
We'll play that in.
Good
Right,
ball.
that's Tierney down the left hand side.
Can he get past Aurier though?
Someone needs to give him support there.
He's passed it straight back.
But yeah, because no one supported him at all. It was him against Aurier and fight the ball, try to get in.
Release the ball, man. What are you doing there? Oh, to be fair, it's worked somehow, but that was.
Yeah, I don't know. Arsenal don't seem to be giving options.
Oh my God. Oh, Lacazette.
Make a
Go
shot.
on, Aubameyang.
Please.
Oh, it's to the bar.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Oh. So Lacazette played to the Aubameyang on the left-hand side of the 6-yard box, and Aubameyang smashed it on his weaker left foot, and it hit the corner of the bar, I think.
Oh, this is Pepe territory. This is.
Oh, and now
territory.
Pepe has been fouled on the edge of the box by Lucas Moura, and now Pepe Arsenal have a very decent
Perfect.
for a good free kick.
Oh.
That would have been
Stood and watched that.
this.
Lloris stood and watched his Aubameyang.
He ducked he ducked as well.
The power on that as well. There was no stopping it. That was like hitting the roof of the net.
Literally.
Right, can Pepe bang this in? I presume Pepe will be on this.
Yeah, I would have
Having
thought.
Louise.
Nah,
Oh no, he's walking away. He's walking away.
Didn't Pepe score 2 free kicks in the game earlier this season? In the
Who almost just
Yes,
scored
in
then?
Europe.
Someone hit the bar, didn't they? And everyone started screaming.
Aubameyang.
Yeah, Aubameyang hit the bar. So I think Pepe scored 3 kicks. He won the game against Vittorio Guimaraes in the Europa League.
Yeah, that was it.
It was like an injury time winner.
It's
1-3-2, I think.
If that's just a random fact you've pulled out, fair play.
Right, so Pepe, so either Pepe shooting or
Oh,
straight at the ball.
what a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, he's lost it as well. Lucas Moura can counter it.
Oh, Lucas Moura's won it.
Oh,
Get up, you softy.
you got yellow for that.
Pepe's beard is not. It's not a thing. It's not.
It's disgusting. It's gross.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
Oh Lord.
Whole lot of stubble.
Oh,
I mean, nothing's worse than Lewis Graben, though, so it doesn't really matter.
Lewis Graben.
Yeah, no, Lewis Graben's is the worst beard
That is
ever.
the most disgusting beard in sports, never mind just football. It's awful. I'm not allowed to say what it looks like, but you know what it looks like.
It's nice to watch Arsenal now. They look like they're playing with freedom.
Yeah,
Quite nice.
looks like they actually want to play football for once. You know?
Yeah, like they look at one touch, just at triangles. Literally.
Oh, and he's been dispossessed.
Oh,
Son's on the counter.
You just can't be nice to Arsenal because as soon as you are, they just do something stupid and lose the ball
Literally.
easily as that in the middle.
Okay, let's go. Right, we'll see if it works.
Play it.
Tottenham
Play
are
it to
playing really
Aria.
well. In the better team. Oh.
Winks is in the middle.
Don't worry, Ash, go over that.
I'm not really question what that noise was.
Got text.
Also, if you're new here, 6 p.m. tomorrow, the weekly waffle. Come back. Don't forget.
You've missed out on anything that's happened over the past week.
If you want to see me sit and cry about the Everton versus Wolves game tomorrow, 6 o'clock.
Oh, you're doing that? Oh, I'm going to make that note.
Are you doing?
Hey,
Yes, I'm
Tony,
going to start ranting and I will fully break into tears mid-rant.
Tony Joe is what a man. What?
Harvey's going to be sat here like, oh, in the game I watched, my player scored more goals than Norwich have in their own stadium.
Yeah.
In one game. Callum, what happened to Everton? We got rammed.
Is it just us four?
Yeah, it'll be us four, yeah.
Yeah, real fuck.
It's Tom.
Oh,
Austin.
is Tom Austin coming up?
It is
Oh,
Tom
is he?
I think Tom's doing
He
it.
did ask.
Did he ask? No, Harvey said Tom. I think Tom wanted to do it, and then he was like, I don't mind.
No, I don't mind sitting this one out at all if
You said the last one out though.
Tom's going to be there.
You said the last one out and one of your players did score 4 goals. So
Yeah, I think you need to do
You're
that.
on it, Harvey.
What have Liverpool done, realistically?
Nothing.
They didn't win the 19th straight home game.
Someone message the Instagram group and ask Tom if he's okay with doing next week. Just say because of the West Ham Norwich game, we want to get Harvey on.
I'll say because I put like we will be talking about Norwich's relegation, so keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
Attacking.
Oh, and Arsenal are on the counter attack here. Kieran Tierney's making a decent run on the left. It's been played in. Tried to play a ball, cleared.
Doesn't Todd Cantwell only have like a 10 million relegation release clause? Or something stupid like that?
His hair yesterday was disgusting.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
people were confirming, comparing him to Elsa from Frozen on Twitter.
Lucas Moura has been quite good this game. He's been in the way of a lot of passes. You know, he's worked a lot to win the ball back as well. Scored or anything, but still.
Swiggity wants to see my fork, so there you go. It's a nice fork, do you not think?
Actually wouldn't want to see that.
wait, show me that fork again.
Now I've got a P on it. Do you know what happens if I get both of these together, Ashley?
We're on stream.
I'm not even gonna do it.
We're on stream.
I'm not going to expose you on stream. After what Jacob did to you in the pub.
Oh, I went to Jacob.
Who is Swiggity?
We don't know.
Very active all the time. It's quite scary.
We love
He's a big
Swiggy.
supporter, though. We love Swiggy.
Thank you for watching Swiggy. Lovely to see you again.
He's always in the streams. We love to see him.
Swiggy's my boy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a godsend that Toby Carberry do deliveries.
Saka, this could be.
I reckon he's on for Tierney.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That's a very good shout. Oh, you muppet.
Should have played it earlier, but I mentioned.
Right wing, switch it completely. Oh my god! Wow.
He didn't get shoved over when he passed it, to be fair. He was those bands.
Anyone else
I've
think
got one.
around Skyline looks a bit suspicious?
I believe Kyle's here, so I believe this is quite an interesting question. What do you think goes on with Leicester next year? Do you think they keep contending for top 6 because of how awful they've been through the start of 2020?
I think any aspirations Leicester have now are unrealistic. I think if they want to be a top 6 club, that even still is quite optimistic. I think the fact that they've come up from the Championship, avoided relegation, won the league and whatnot, I think that is one of the best stories in history. I think we can all agree it is one of the best things that's ever happened in the Premier League, at least. But if I was a Leicester fan, I would want them to get all of the glory in the world and whatnot. But I would take a top 10, even if it was like an 8th or a 9th. I would take a top 10 at that stage, because they started this season really, really well. A lot of their success coming through Vardy. Vardy's only got a couple of years left in the tank. I would have thought maybe he'll sort of.
Yeah, his main trait's pace, and when your legs start to give in on you.
I think top six is optimistic with the way that Man United and Chelsea are both moving now.
Ooh.
That was a bit of a cringy tackle.
Right, at the end of next season, I think Vardy's going to leave.
I don't think he'll
He
leave.
wants,
I
he
don't
wants
think
to
he'll
play-
leave. I can't see him leaving.
wants to play for Sheffield Wednesday again, doesn't he?
Probably when he's like, probably towards the end of his career. Though.
If he wasn't going to leave for one of the big clubs, I don't think he'd leave Leicester at this point when they're still doing relatively well. Oh, Bellerin's coming off.
What about Wolves too? I think Wolves are another like Southampton, where they have a few years
Yeah.
pushing for the top 6 and then they just plummet. Or
I can see them losing some of their big names.
Coutinho's legs have got to give out eventually. He's like 34. There's no way Never stays.
There's the drinks break. That's it.
Seeing it now.
You've just
Like
got
if-
really loud.
That was mad. Like if Wolves are able to keep Neves, Adama Traore, then that Jorge Mendes is ridiculous.
I think Traore is the first to go.
Yeah, 100%.
Current Wolves team.
Man
He's,
City's sniffing around him out there.
he's linked to every club in the dog. Like literally, you name a big club in the top 5 leagues, and they've been linked with him in the last season or so. Especially this season. I've heard that City and Juventus are both the front runners to get him.
Apparently, Juventus are the front runners to get everyone though.
What do you mean? Pepe's come off. Oh wow,
Who?
Yeah,
Pepe.
I think Saka's probably just going to literally replace Pepe and just go back onto that right-hand side and cut inside.
It
It's like-
depends, or they might have Lacazette move over to the right, or whoever's one of the wider ones swap over. And
I think
Saka
they should keep Lacazette in the middle.
Lacazette's a good guy.
I think Saka's just going to be right wing.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to move her out.
So Tottenham little free kick here. It's looped in.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to end 1-1.
Lovely play. Let's get him.
Looking to counter.
Defending. Oh, it's a ball as well.
I'm hoping I jinx it, to be honest.
Oh, go on.
Set him back.
Harry Kane.
Oh, Harry
Push it
Kane's
back,
through.
son. Oh my God!
Oh my lord! Brilliant goalkeeping from Martinez.
So
That was good
it was
goalkeeping.
cleared up the pitch. Harry Kane managed to loop onto it and get around the defender. And he played it across the human son who got onto it and put it straight at Martinez. And Martinez did really well, actually. Got close to him, made himself big.
I've just got to it
managed to
now.
claim the
See
goal.
you later, says Harry Kane. See you later, he says. Oh, that's unlucky. That's not really
Kane has
unlucky.
had quite a quiet game so far, I must say.
Yeah,
Kane's-
so second
Kane's
half's been
been
really
quite-
quiet.
Kane's been having quiet games besides the.
Good play. Like I said, Saka.
Did he score against? He scored against West Ham, did Harry Kane, or was it Sheffield?
Yeah, he did. That's his only goal since the restart.
Harry Kane has been dry.
Saka.
since-
Oh.
since the time- I know he got like 13 goals, but didn't he get like 13 goals in like 4 games or something stupid like that?
He can play that.
And then just got crippled.
Ah.
It's weird though, because I remember like 2 years ago when everyone was talking, Harry Kane's going to be the one who breaks Shearer's record.
Yeah, I think this season is just every other season he's shown that, but this season it's just been complete anomaly. Injuries and bad form.
That was good goalkeeping by Martinez.
I think he literally basically. What is he? Literally basically. What is he? 28? Did someone say?
Kane's 28. He's
So
28 in the next like few weeks,
and he's got
what he is.
how many goals? Like 130?
I think he's got
Maybe something like that.
he's got like 40 assists in his career.
So he needs to get another 90 goals in when do Harry Kane's legs give out? We'll say 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. 4 or 5 years and he won't be in the Premier League game.
Well, this is what we mentioned earlier. Does he spend the next sort of couple of years at arguably what you could say is his prime years? Oh, good move from Aubameyang. He's been taken out. Right. Does he spend years at a new club and try his success elsewhere?
My thing is, I don't know if he's the same anymore, but he was so adamant for that to break Alan Shearer's record.
I think it's doable. I think
I don't think it's doable, but the fact that he was so adamant to do it in interviews and stuff, surely he stays. If that's what he wants, if that's his like career achievement, that's what I want.
I think he should just stay in England.
I don't think he'll move the ball. If he moves, it'll be to. I'd say Man United is like the only realistic one that I can see in my head at least.
My thing is, I don't know about United anymore.
I can't see any. Literally, I'm thinking about it. None of the big teams are the ones at the top of the table will take him. I don't think.
Do you think City will go with Jesus as their next sort of number 9 player?
You could try and give him a year and see how he
I
does.
feel like if Pep isn't the manager, then yes.
Because Pep's supposed to be going to Juventus, isn't he?
Yeah.
So again,
it's Juventus all back to Barca.
Yeah, Pep's supposed to be going to Juventus or back to Barca, but
I think he'd do Juventus first, and then he's been full circle. He's missed out France because there's
Yeah, because to be fair, Pep's still quite young for a manager, isn't he?
yeah, he's going to get bored of City. It's inevitable.
Gets bored of every club he goes for.
Why didn't you hit that?
Lucas played it across from the left-hand side of the box, and no one managed to get a touch on it at all.
Son could have easily hit that.
Do you think he's going to do a bit of like a Mourinho when Mourinho first left Chelsea? Because obviously Pep's already been in the Spanish and German league, but like when Jose left Thingy, he did like a little tour of the big 5 leagues.
Pep said that he would never ever manage Real Madrid.
Yeah, he's Barcelona through and through, played there most of his career, managed there. No chance.
Spain. I don't think he would go to Atletico. I think Simeone, even with the season that Atletico like started with, which like a bit rocky, I think he's possibly got that for the next sort of season.
Simeone's genuinely up there for a debate for one of the best managers of the 2010s.
Yeah.
For what
Who?
Simeone.
Well, he got them a league title, and he's got them 2 Champions League finals.
Yeah.
2 Champions League finals.
Oh my God.
They've barely spent money until recently as well.
And they have lost some ridiculous names over the years. They've lost some huge names. Miranda, Godin, Felipe Luis, Carrasco's got back, Juan Fran.
Griezmann, Costa, Falcao.
It's crazy stuff. Hernandez.
You just have to look at the Atletico Madrid is genuinely a conveyor belt of amazing strikers and goalkeepers. De Gea, Courtois, Oblak, and then you've got bloody. Oh, what was it? It was Torres, Forlan, Aguero, Costa, Griezmann. Morata has flashes and he has shown that he can do it in the Spanish league. But
Then João Felix could be the next in that line.
I don't see João Felix.
I can't see João Felix being.
I can see him being a really good attacking midfielder, like a top attacking midfielder, but not a striker, not like a 20-goal player.
I think he's too young to make a big statement like that. He's got a lot of years ahead of him. Yes, the price tag is not at all sort of representative of what he can actually do.
I do feel really bad for him because obviously
Far better.
Atletico Madrid are stupid and paid his release. So now everyone compares him to his price tag when at his age he shouldn't be compared to his price tag. Just because Mbappe does it, that doesn't mean every 18-year-old's going to start doing it.
No one at that age should be worth that much, no matter how good you are.
Now, don't get me wrong, Mbappe worth every penny.
Was that?
Because now
Why does he
Mbappe's-
keep taking his retainer out?
Because now Mbappe is one of the biggest players in the world.
Actually, his damn retainer.
Mbappe goes to Real Madrid this season or next.
Do you reckon?
Depends on if PSG win the Champions League.
No,
Oh,
the club that he will move to is Real, and there's so much evidence that it's ridiculous to say otherwise.
Yeah, but everyone was saying this about Chelsea as well. It's like
Chelsea,
if he goes anywhere, it's Real Madrid because Real Madrid can afford him.
yeah.
plus his mum has come out and said on the media and whatnot that he wants to leave for Real Madrid.
To be brutally honest, never trust parents in football because weirdly, parents seem to always chat a lot of it.
Whose
Dad was it? It wasn't that long ago. It was like 2-3 years ago. Someone's dad were talking about a move to, I think it was Man City for someone. And then the player came out and said, I didn't say that at all, and then sacked their dad or their mum from being their agent. Oh, was it?
I'm not sure.
No, I couldn't tell you to say my life. I'll have to Google it.
This game has fizzled out so much.
I said it. We're going to score one goal. Again, they've scored two, but they're going to score a goal, and again, we're just going to die. Like, to be fair to Arsenal, it looks like Arsenal are at least trying to attack.
Spurs are attacking.
Spurs have picked up a bit recently, actually.
Cool.
Like, Spurs are pressing. Because I'm a bit behind you, but what I'm saying is they are pressing a lot more than usual. See, my thing is about Harry Kane as well, is why is Harry Kane drifting into midfield?
Because he's getting nothing up top. He's coming
Bending.
deep.
Yeah, he's going to have to come back to get possession.
Which is the sign of a brilliant striker. We've seen Benzema do that this season, all season, which is why I think he's one of the most underrated.
Yeah, like Rooney used to do that at United.
Yeah. It's a rare trait in a striker, but it's
Oh, Bellerin. Oh
The
my
only
god!
The only difference between
Aubameyang, a brilliant save.
is if Benzema slips back, Benzema has players who can slip forward and play and can take his role. Spurs don't have that.
What a save, by the way.
Just for that, Ceballos played it through to Bellerin. Bellerin tried to take a shot, deflected off to Aubameyang on the left-hand side of the box and the edge, and just tried to finish it in the bottom right. And Lloris made a really good.
That was a really good save. I didn't see it at first, to be fair.
Now,
Yeah,
Arsenal
I've just seen it now. Lloris looks like he's fed up.
Another
Have you just
corner.
seen him?
too much.
Have
on
you
it.
seen him stand up with a big pant? Lloris has had enough.
I don't blame him.
He's
I mean,
rumoured to be leaving as well.
Lloris is an average goalkeeper. Like, he makes mistakes, like quite bad mistakes. But,
Makes a lot of mistakes.
like in the World Cup final in 2018, that's the
not-
one game you don't want to make a mistake and he made a mistake. Although they won, it's the World Cup final.
He's not the same goalkeeper he was 3 or 4 years
No.
ago.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Lloris is now
Jesus,
33.
Lo Celso's fast.
Lloris is now 33 as well, so it's not going to be much longer left.
No.
Like, for so many years, Lloris was actually really close behind De Gea. I think Lloris used to be really underrated.
2013-14.
But then recently, past ever since the 2018 World Cup, it's just been just downhill.
Bournemouth, Leicester.
That really big. I think you give the Argentinian lad a chance.
What ball?
Ball.
Oh,
Pedro.
Oh,
Pedro.
Martinez is good.
I'm not
Martinez is
even
good.
gonna
that was a
pretend-
fantastic ball.
Why was Mustafi having a go at Martinez then?
So Lucas is on the left-hand
was-
side, and Kane made a run between the defenders, and he made a beautiful through ball through to him. And Kane smacked it on his weak foot, and it's
That is a
Martinez.
fantastic ball and a brilliant.
Martinez's
Martinez-
positioning is really good.
I'll say again, he came up, came out, he made himself look big, and Kane couldn't get past him.
His position
Now
is
Son
really
with the
good.
corner.
Oh!
Oh, it's 2-1.
It's Alderweireld!
Oh, and Alderweireld has scored from the corner.
Oh!
Just like that, Spurs have shot themselves.
Just
into the lead.
like that. And Callum's prediction.
Right, so literally, I was saying Tottenham was going to get it against the run of play.
Very
Callum
well. It was a
knew
very well. It was a very good delivery, and Alderweireld literally just very
I'm
good.
glad I
Everyone
haven't
else
seen the
slotted
goal.
into the back to the
I was
back corner.
literally pointing out something.
That was brilliant.
I didn't even see the goal.
That was a very well controlled header.
Yeah. It floated in, it went over a couple of heads, and Alderweireld managed to guide it into the top right corner as well. Very good header.
Oh, do you think Martinez could have done more there, or?
Yeah, I did see him. He just kind of jumped for it. He didn't really extend his arms or hands out.
He
So it
doesn't
didn't really
dive.
seem like he put as much effort in as he could have
He
done.
doesn't dive. He just like he knows it's going to his is that his left. He knows because he watches it as it starts going through the air.
Or
But
is
then-
it for Bergwijn?
Yeah. Who's coming off of Bergwijn? I thought my
Laura.
prediction would be right there, and he was going to bring like Vertonghen on for like Harry Kane, and they were just going to sit everyone back.
Yeah, see, now Mourinho's going to go defensive. Look at them. They've got all of their players in their half.
Well,
This is where
mine, Lewis's, and Harvey's predictions are going out the window.
Come on. I'm going to sound like a genius now if Spurs win this.
You want Arsenal? Oh, right. So-
I really hope they don't, purely because Arsenal have been the better side and they do deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another good
Goal
goal.
came through.
Hey,
Bergwijn
why did
making a
Mustafi
run.
slip there? Oh my god!
Oh,
3-1.
Calamity! You can't defend like that.
Oh, why did he slide? Why did he slide?
What happened with Kane there?
I don't
So,
know.
Kane
Kane
got
did
the
it.
ball down the left.
He
So,
hit it
right.
to Martinez's right, and then Martinez saved it. It
I'm,
went
here,
back to
I'm at it now. I'm
Bergwijn,
watching
and
now.
he-
Oh
yeah,
my
so-
lord.
Son won the ball off of Mustafi. Kane tried to run. Mustafi just kind of slipped.
No, he
or
tried to
whatever.
slide it. He tried to get the ball.
He tried to slide. I think Kane must have just done him. And then Kane tried to shoot in the bottom right corner. Martinez palmed it out, and then Bergwijn, sorry.
There's the Mustafi we all love. He's back.
Oh, it's put Oliver Skip on.
Tried to shoot, bluffed it. Lo Celso put it over, and now Lo Celso is coming off
The
for
goal
Oliver.
reactions.
I think he needs to get in the Spurs team more. Skip.
Yeah, but who for?
No, not start more. Like come off.
I was
more.
going to say, you can't
No.
start.
Arsenal making a triple substitution. Looks like Joe Willock, Reece Nelson, and Cedric are coming on.
Or at least send him out on loan or something. Because when he has played, he's looked good.
So was Troy Parrott. I think his name is.
I feel like Parrott will need to go out on loan first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nelson and Joe Willock, and I believe Cedric as well are coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did they say who's coming? Oh, there we go. Hector Bellerin, Kieran Tierney, and Kolasinac just come off. So I reckon Saka's now going to move to where Tierney was. Cedric replacement Bellerin, and then Willock, Nelson on the right, and Willock probably go in the middle.
These last 5-10 minutes are going to be probably the most lively that we've seen because Arsenal now obviously go for it, and it looks like Tottenham aren't afraid of making it 3.
Yeah, Arsenal will not want to lose this game at all.
Oh my lord, that's terrifying from Chelsea and Arsenal. There, do you see that stat at the bottom left?
Yeah, most points dropped from winning positions. Arsenal and Chelsea are in the top 4. Like, well, wasn't that?
Go on. Play.
Oh my God.
Oh
He's
my
played it
god.
back to Lo Celso.
Lo Celso's gone offline.
Oh, not Lo Celso. Who is that then?
Winks is in the middle.
Oh, Son.
How do you get Lo Celso and Son mixed up?
From where I am, I'm further away. So
Do you guys have Saka in your Euro 21 team?
no.
No.
No?
I'd
You
take
would
him
need
off the bench.
Yeah, on the
Why not?
bench. I wouldn't start him like.
No,
I don't even know about on the bench though.
He doesn't sniff starting spot.
He would need a properly good season next year to get in.
Yeah.
But I think I wouldn't be surprised if he went in purely because of Southgate's admiration for our youngsters. But I think like 2022 World Cup, I think Saka's definitely there.
Maybe.
I don't think he's starting for the 2022 World Cup.
Oh,
I think he could. I think he could.
He could, but I don't. Personally, I don't see it.
How is that yellow?
That isn't a yellow. That is
It's
silly.
not yellow at all.
It's a foul, but definitely not yellow. Not enough in it.
He didn't. He
maybe
didn't touch
he
his
did
legs or
kind of shove
anything.
him
He
a little
literally
bit.
just shoulder barged him.
It is. Bowen getting booked there. Just come on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Calamity.
Is
Somehow Battle kept the hold.
Cedric just tried to pass through the same player twice.
that Willock who just got murdered by Bergwijn?
Go on.
Yeah.
Harry Kane, the workhorse.
Go on.
Harry Kane.
Go
Go
on.
on. His Son. Oh, and the Son skipped past Mustafi.
What
on,
a counter attack! What a counter attack! And it's oh my god!
Oh!
Is it free?
No, from
No,
this angle it
nearly.
looked like it was going to dip in, but it didn't.
So Son literally knocked it past Mustafi and skipped and just absolutely done him. And then he cut in on the left hand side and he just tried to shoot. And I believe it was blocked.
That's all. This is going to be awful for Arsenal. Arsenal bloody. They go on this nice little winning streak.
That's
and
what we were
then
talking about earlier. Kane went back and won back possession, then started a counter.
Yeah. He's dropped it.
I thought that went in then. I've just seen it now. Son take the shot. I thought that went in for a minute.
Yeah, I think Son's definitely should have played it earlier to Kane. Because Kane would, if he had played that pass, Kane was finishing.
Arsenal would
Another corner again, cleared near post.
Oh bloody hell, Harry Kane, nice slide tackle. See, if Harry Kane had a good quality around him, like when we were saying about Benzema and old Wayne Rooney, it'd be so much better. Look at Rooney. Rooney had Ronaldo, Giggs, Scholes, Berbatov, Van Persie. You know, just players who he was allowed to drift out of position.
Yeah.
Tottenham don't have that. Son's really good, and so is Lucas Moura. But I don't know.
You can argue that it's quite a bold statement, but hear me out. You could argue that Spurs has got forward options this season aren't all that far away from Real Madrid's. You know, we've seen we've seen little from Bale, we've seen little from Hazard. When he has played, he's picked up a few assists every now and then, but not the Chelsea numbers that we've seen and got used to. Rodrigo and Vinicius, they've also done bits, but again, it's not up to a 19-year-old to get the goals and assists in the Real Madrid team. Benzema and Ramos have been the two highest goal scorers for Real Madrid this season, which is
but
quite scary.
Spurs don't even have that Benzema because Kane just hasn't done it this season. So I see the comparison, but also I just don't. I can see it, but Harry Kane's just. I don't know if it's the quality around him or if he needs to gain confidence back in himself.
I think Harry Kane's a better striker than Benzema, but I think Benzema's a better player, and I think that's fair enough to say because Benzema. I can see Benzema, and I was watching the game the other day against, I think it was Leganes. Alaves, sorry. It was Alaves. They won 2-0. They got a Benzema penalty and Sensio scored. Second goal since come back from injury. They were talking about Benzema playing out his years as long as he can at strike. And obviously this season, you know, he's been good for Real and he's got a lot of big goals, but they were talking about him possibly dropping into like a centre forward, more of a cam role. Rather than a striker in his later years, and I thought that would make quite a lot of sense for Benzema because he's a key player to that team. He's been there for 10, 11 years now. I think that that's an aspect of his game that Kane doesn't have. Kane in his I think he's been playing football professionally for 12 or 13 years now. He's only managed 42 assists, 40 something assists, which isn't great. But when you look at his goal scoring ability, it sort of makes up for a little bit. When you see other great strikers all over Europe, Lewandowski's picked up more assists, Suarez has picked up more assists, Ronaldo playing at striker has picked up more assists. You know, it sort of closes Kane down to just being a finisher.
Yeah,
when you're
I
playing
feel like
Tottenham that don't score as much as they once sort of freely did, those traits don't really have that much weight behind them anymore, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to make that comparison though, because compared to Real Madrid, Benzema, Ronaldo, Bale, Isco, Juventus, Dybala, you know, players like that, and Spurs don't have that player. It's like, I love Heung-min Son and I think he's really good, but they can't just rely on Kane, Son. Like, I don't know where Dele Alli is. Is he injured?
I don't think so.
I think Ali's in.
Dele Alli, when he has played, hasn't been too good.
Touch.
I don't know if it is because of the Champions League final and it's just ruined
Why?
Spurs' confidence. But
Why did he shoot from there?
Just let everyone know we're into the second minute of 4 minutes of injury time. So Arsenal have 2 minutes to try and get a point out of the game.
put it simply, Arsenal need a miracle.
Good ball, that. And it's found Aubameyang.
Oh,
Not the cross needed, though.
no. That's what this game's been, just crosses that aren't finding the man.
Yeah, so many overhit crosses from both
It's
teams.
been Tottenham being frightening on the counter-attack, to be honest. They've been absolutely ace this game. They look dangerous from counter-attacks,
This
definitely.
is looking like old Mourinho. This is what he needs to get them to play like all the time.
Yeah.
Right at the back and quick on the counter.
Like, I don't know if Mourinho was stubborn and he didn't want to,
Cross. That was a strange sight. I know
because
exactly.
a lot of teams nowadays have this idea that if you're a top team, you've got to play like Klopp or Guardiola. Like, you
Yeah,
even saw
they've set a new standard.
Spurs would sit and try to hold possession, and when Mourinho first came, it didn't work at all. Look at this. They play quick, play on the counter, punishing Arsenal. I don't get me wrong. Arsenal don't have the best defence at all, but if they can do this consistently, there's teams with worse defences than Arsenal that they can punish like this.
So Lamella's just come on for a Heung-min Son in the 3rd minute of injury time.
Ball here.
Got 1 minute left for Arsenal. Can't see it happening.
No, I can't
I
see
hope
it
it does,
happening
but I hope it does because I think they deserve it. But
Unless they can pick it up quick and get on the other end.
Who is everyone's man of the match?
I'd actually say Lacazette.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd say Kane or Son.
I'd say I'm going to say Son.
Oh, it's a ball. It's a.
I'd say Kane. I'd say Kane. Much.
So.
Aurier. If Aurier had missed that header, Lacazette.
And here you go, Tottenham again on the counter.
Now there's Lamella. I think Mustafi. Oh, good
Ooh,
tackle. Well.
what a tackle!
Tottenham need to stop. Man,
Tackle and Lamella.
my
That's it.
score
That's full
prediction is
time.
right. Just leave it
2-1
right.
Tottenham.
It's full time. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Arsenal 1.
I have predicted it correctly.
He did too.
Probably makes literally no difference in terms of anything in the table, but it's still bragging rights for Tottenham for now and for the rest of the.
I actually can't wait for football Twitter now. Because whenever one team wins a North London derby, they're arguing for about a week with each other.
So
Who's Abyss Art?
I don't know.
What?
Who's Abyss Art?
Find you attractive, Ashley? I don't know.
Quite scared. To be honest.
But yeah, so we'll go around. So I think my man match is Lacazette. I think the finish was really good, but I've seen some of his hold-up play as well. I think he's been quite key in Arsenal's play. I think that Arsenal definitely deserve to win out of the two of them if I had to pick one. But yeah, I think Lacazette's definitely been the best. Callum, who's your man of the match?
Let me come back on the Zoom call so it don't crackle. Right. I've got to give it to Heung-min Son. He's created good chances throughout the game. Don't get me wrong, like there are times where he probably could have squared it across and helped Spurs a bit more, but he's created well. He got a goal, beautiful finish over Martinez. He's been dangerous all game, and I really think he's probably the one who deserves man of the match. Harvey, who's your man of the match?
I think it'll probably go to Son because of the goal. But I think in terms of what's been done for the team, I've got to say Lucas gets a good shout. Mora, because he was all over the shop. He was dropping deep. He was getting tackles, interceptions. He was everywhere where they needed him to sort of be. That result sees Tottenham leapfrog Arsenal in the table actually.
Oh yeah.
Tottenham go 8th, Arsenal drop to 9th, level on points with 10th place Burnley. My lord. Yes, no, I'd say Kane has a good shout, Lucas Moore has a good shout, but I think he will go to Son. Ashley?
I might actually say Alderweireld. Because I think, obviously he scored the goal, it was a very good header. And the defence, Tottenham's defence had been solid today, and he was like a main figure in that. Stopped Arsenal's.
Yeah, I think if they kept the clean sheet,
Obviously getting the man of the match.
quite comfortably. Obviously, they ended them 2-1. So
Yeah, great result for Spurs. And if this can give Spurs a confidence boost, we could see Spurs finishing 6th, maybe 6th or 7th. There's not that much difference between the positions.
Yeah.
I don't know how Mourinho's managed to do it, but Spurs have found themselves in the top half of the table, which is.
It seemed like an old Mourinho team. It seemed like he actually cared for the first time.
Oh, we've lost Ashley.
We've lost Ashley, and I think we will, as he has seemed to end it himself. I think we are also going to end it here. I think. Yeah, it's been a good stream. Thank you for everyone that's tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with the weekly waffle. Yeah, we expect. If you were here in the stream, you will know what you'll be expecting over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, as the season draws to a close, expect a lot more live streams as well. We have a couple of games planned to be streaming.
I expect in one of our videos to a lot of tears from Mr. Harvey.
Yeah, that should be fun.
And then literally 2 weeks after that, you will be expecting more tears from someone else. But that's a surprise.
Thank you for everyone that watched today and liked the video and subscribed. It does not go unnoticed. We see people that subscribe. So thank you very much for anyone who did.
Yeah,
But if you make a second account and subscribe again, you get extra favoritism.
Yes,
I'm sure over the next week or two, we will probably find ourselves on another live stream, possibly with some other guests.
I believe we have the games noted down, don't we? That we're looking at doing.
Yes, I was actually looking. I believe. Do we want to do West Ham Watford on Friday? Because that might be, depending on how Bournemouth do today, that could be a big game, especially if a team loses.
If Bournemouth win today, that game's massive.
Yeah, so if we do a live stream, the West Ham Watford game on Friday will probably be the next one. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and follow us on Spotify as well, so you can listen to us on there. But I believe that is it. So I believe it's going to be goodbye from us here.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.